Okay, now we on air, you guys. Yeah, come on, man.
We on the
Update it.
Reece and Lulu show, riverwestradio.com.
All right. Today we got the NFL games for this past week, and then we're gonna go over the NBA divisional previews. We got three previews. We got the Atlantic, the Southeast, and the Northwest. And then we're gonna go over the Lions and Bears game, a preview, because that game come on tonight. We have our picks for next week, and that's gonna be our show.
We got a special guest, Bob.
What's up?
You want to start with the?
Sorry about the late. We're a little late.
Yeah.
Got rained on. First, we gonna jump into the Thursday night games. The Seahawks versus the 49ers. 49ers won 13-6. It was a pretty good defensive game.
It was. You
What now?
players.
Russell Wilson went 9 for 23, 122 passing yards. Alex Smith went 19 for 23, 146 yards. It was a pretty good game, pretty cool. Then we had the Packers. Then we had the Cardinals and Vikings game. Vikings won 21-14. Adrian Peterson came through again, 155 yards, and a 21-14 victory.
We got the Redskins at Giants. They're trying to sweep them last year. The Washington Redskins swept the Giants. RG3. This year they has RG3. A lot of defensive players on the Giants said it was going to be hard to beat him, and it was really hard to beat them. Eli Manning went for 26 for 40 attempts, 333 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Victor Cruz had a late touchdown reception from Eli Manning. That was a 77-yard pass from Eli, and RG3 went for 20 for 28, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He had 9 rushing attempts for 89 yards. Santana Moss had a good game. He had 3 receptions, 67 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns on that game.
Then we had the Steelers playing the Bengals. Steelers won 24-17. Big Ben had a good game, came through. Steelers started off pretty bad in the season. Now they're starting to step it back up, getting it going.
Hey, what about the Denver's game?
The Denver?
Denver didn't play this week, Bob.
Denver had a bye.
All right, Carolina is stinking it up this year. They won 1-4. They were going against the Cowboys. Actually, they 1-4 now because the Cowboys beat them 19-14. Tony Romo had 24 completions for 34 attempts, 227 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Jason Witten had 6 receptions and 44 yards. Demarcus Ware had 8 tackles and 1 sack. That's and the total was 19-14 again.
Huh? What you want then? Just to get one part of it, that's it.
Game everybody been waiting on. The Packers and the Rams. Packers had beat the Rams 30-20.
That's good.
Aaron Rodgers went 30 for 37, 342 yards. Ellis Green had a bad game. Jordy Nelson came through again. 8 receptions, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. Rondo Cobbs had 2 touchdowns for 89 yards. James Jones couldn't pull the 2 touchdowns again this year.
This week.
Rams, Sam
What about my
Bradford.
Buffalo?
He was looking all right. He didn't look like the Sam Bradford from last year.
All
So how
right.
y'all feel about the Green Bay Packers?
They good.
Yeah, they
They gonna
starting to
whoop
get
butt.
back. They starting to get back to the Super Bowl looking team that we know. We got the. We also had the Baltimore Ravens going into Houston 5-1. Both teams was actually 5-1. Joe Flacco was 21 for 43, 147 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. That wasn't good enough to beat Houston. Houston actually destroyed them. It was 43-13.
Oh,
Matt
crazy.
Swab had 23 completions, 37 attempts, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Adrian Foster was 19 rushing attempts, 98 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And they just destroyed them, actually. And that was the games for this week that we went over. Like I said, we're gonna have the NBA divisional previews. We got the Atlantic, Southeast, and Northwest.
But first, let's jump back into the Packer game. Have Bob talk a little bit about the Packers.
Oh yeah. What about them, man? I mean, they just.
Do you think Green Bay Packers will beat the Giants in the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna.
What about you, Reece?
Yeah, man, I'll tell you, the Green Bay Packers is getting back to their roots, and it's going to be really tough to beat them if they keep playing like this. They got Jacksonville next week. Hopefully that's a win.
Yeah.
So the big question is, will they win the Super Bowl again this year?
Yes.
Man, it's going to be tough to beat them. It will be tough to beat them. So
we just won 2 back-to-back games. We got cheated out of the game.
Yeah, we got
Will they jump back in the playoffs?
I think so. We got the Detroit and Chicago game coming up this week. Coming up tonight, so we're gonna actually see how good that they
Do you think
good Detroit and Chicago is.
You think Green Bay gonna jump up and win this division? Or
Yep.
You think we gonna get the wild card?
I think so.
We got 5 more divisional games this year, so it's gonna be. We're gonna see. They 4-3 right now, so you know, and they're at home against Jacksonville this week, so we will see.
What about Aaron Rodgers? Is he the best quarterback in the league?
Yep.
Of course he is.
Far, yep.
Of course he is.
Are you sure he's the best?
He's the best quarterback.
You got Eli Manning. I got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, forget Eli.
Yeah, in the regular season, I mean, in the playoffs, he's unbelievable. But they got to get to the playoffs first. I actually are 5-2 right now, so they're looking really good. They got Dallas coming up this week. Giants.
I got Dallas winning the division, but I think Giants gonna at least make the playoffs though.
Yeah, they're gonna be a wild card.
Bad like they was last year.
Yeah, Giants and Dallas this week, so we're gonna get over to that. We got our picks coming up, but first.
And don't forget to watch the Monday night game tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. First, we got the Atlantic division in NBA. We got Philadelphia 76ers, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks. We got the New York Knicks. We got the Brooklyn Nets. We got Toronto Raptors. Why is they still an NBA team? I don't know. I mean, they're not looking too good at all. I mean, it's really looking bad for them.
We got the Atlanta Hawks. We got the Bobcats, the Heats, the Wizards, the Magics.
Get to the Bucks.
I don't know if Atlanta Hawks gonna make the playoffs this year.
I think the Bucks.
It's gonna be tough for them to do it. They got a lot of guards on their team now, so it's gonna be a tough thing for them to get over that. I don't see any confident 3 on that team, so it's gonna be really tough to beat them. It's gonna be really tough for them to beat other teams.
And of course, we got Miami Heat going #1.
Yeah.
They ain't #1.
But I don't think they're gonna beat Boston this year.
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat Boston and they're gonna go in the finals to face the Los Angeles Lakers. I really like this team this year. They added Ray Allen. Man, last year they were great. This year they're even better.
They big man now.
It's the Bucks gonna whoop everybody's
butt. How about them Bucks though? Think we gonna make the playoffs?
Yep.
Yeah. This year should be the year that they make it.
We're gonna be number 2, I think.
Nah, Bucks. I got Bucks going like #5.
I got them going #4. So.
But will Monte Ellis or Brandon Jennings make it to the NBA All-Star game?
Yep, they will. Both.
I don't know. You got Dwayne Wade over there in Miami. I think Jennings would probably be the best player on the team to go because it's not too many fantastic point guards, and with Rose could be out for the remainder of for the rest of the season. I mean, man.
For all the new callers, you listen to the Reece and Lulu show on riverwestradio.com.
Yep.
And right now we talking about the basketball. We talking about will the Milwaukee Bucks make the playoffs?
Yes.
And how good they gonna be? So Bob, what you think?
They're gonna whoop butt.
What you got their record going? I got them going 48 and 34.
I got them going 54 and 22.
28.
Yeah, 28.
I got them going.
Kind of tough. We had a pretty bad year last year.
I got them going 45 and 37.
That's not even gonna make it in the playoffs.
That's second in a division. Well, I made it out thinking that Derrick Rose was gonna play this year, and I got Chicago going 50 and 32. That's why, if Derrick Rose don't play, the Bucks could win that division. I mean, Indiana is great, and I actually got them going to the playoffs too. So I don't know. I mean, Indiana and Milwaukee is the two go-getters if Derrick Rose is out, because I mean the Bulls is. I don't see anything good at them. I don't see them in the future, in their future, getting a championship, and that means about 3 to 4 years, depending on what they do.
And as y'all can see outside, we's now on Bremen and Center Street.
It's raining.
Out here at our radio show. This is our first show.
Going down.
Cats and
Talk
dogs.
about basketball. Now we gonna go into the West. We got the Kings, the Warriors, the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers. And I got Lakers going 72 and 10 this year. Think they're gonna tie the Bulls record?
Not at all. Not at all. You know what? How can they do it? I mean, they put too much. Well, Meta World Peace puts too much pressure on them to even think about that. In
Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, Meta, Pau Gasol, and Dwight Howard. That's unstoppable force.
You don't want to put that extra pressure on them to have to win 72 games. 72 games is a lot of games to win.
But if Bulls did it, I think the Lakers can do it. Bulls got a better team.
I
know they ain't worked together yet, but come on, they got all super.
Meta World Peace actually said they were going to win 73 games. That will be the record.
Let's not
for
forget
the
Steve Nash
NBA.
led in assists last year.
Yeah, but he has not played on a team with so much talent. You don't know what he's going to do. Kobe Bryant, yeah, he's hungry. He's always hungry for finals.
Well,
but
I know one thing. They old, so they going to get it done slow. They're going to get it done slowly but surely.
That's why I got them.
We might not blow teams out, but they're going to do it.
That's why I got them going 56 and 26, because they're going to do it slowly. They're going to get there. They're going to be second. I got Thunder having a better record than them.
And then we got the Spurs, the Hornets, the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, and the Rockets. And I got Grizzlies going to the playoffs. I got them going number 8, getting the last seed. I got the Mavericks getting number 6 seed. And the shocker is I don't got the Spurs making the playoff this year.
Yeah, what a Spurs fan, right? This guy is one of the biggest Spurs fans, and he don't have them going to the playoffs. I actually got them just making it.
I don't think.
I actually got them just making the playoffs, but
Tim Duncan kind of really messed up last year in the playoffs.
They went to the Western Conference Finals.
I think Tim Duncan should have retired when he had a chance with Ginobili.
Yeah. Oh.
He's one of my favorite power forward ever, but
he just signed a 3-year, $15 million deal.
He's going about that.
Bob, how do you feel about Tim Duncan?
Hey, that's my guy right there. Besides Ray Allen.
And Ray Allen, funny that you say that. Ray Allen is with Miami. I think they're gonna win it again.
Who is the best player in the league? Is it Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
No, I think it's LeBron James' hands now. He showed that he can actually win the big one last year against Kevin Durant.
Superstars on his team, while Kevin Durant only had an all-star.
All-star? He has. Hey, it's not our fault that James Harden choked.
And I just didn't like the way Miami won. I didn't think it was fair. It was like they didn't play it out like how NBA teams normally play it out. You play the better team win. They took the easy way out to win it. Oh, foul out Kevin Durant. That's too easy. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's called skills. It's called having skills. He's the best player on the court. Take him out. Take him out. He's the best player on the court. Without him, they suck. And that's what they showed. They sucked. They lost 4 in a row. Miami actually swept them last year.
I got the Lakers going, man.
So as y'all can see on the Reece and Lulu show, you see a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements.
Yep.
We got special guest Bob with us.
It seems like Bob is on Lulu's side.
The Northwest.
Nuh-uh, man. I want the Lakers to go.
All right, we got the Denver Nuggets. We got the Utah Jazz. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves. the Portland Trail Blazers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I actually think that this could be the best division in the NBA this year. This actually could be the best.
Man, it's the Bucks.
You got Denver Nuggets, you got Oklahoma City Thunder, and you have the Timberwolves. I actually like the Minnesota Timberwolves. They added
Utah.
They added Roy. What's it?
Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy in
retirement, who didn't play last year.
Karolinko.
So he's really gonna be a lot of help.
They added Karolinko too.
He ain't played really. So he's really gonna be a lot of help.
And last year, before Ricky Rubio got out for the season, they were actually 6th seed, I believe. They just went downhill from there, but I actually got them going to the playoffs, depending on the health of that team. You know, Brandon Roy, I don't see too much of him this season. I think they should have him going about 15 minutes just to warm up and get there. But I actually do thought before he got retired that he was one of the best 2 guards in the league. So we're gonna see.
I'm going with Utah.
So who do y'all got in the championship this year?
Utah.
Utah. Oh no, not Utah.
Yep.
No
Utah.
disrespect to Utah, but Utah.
Yeah, Utah. Yeah.
Utah.
They're gonna beat the Lakers and they're gonna beat Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's Bob.
Are you
Our
from
special
Utah?
guest is Bob here on the Reece and Lulu Show, riverwest.com. Riverwest Radio. I'm sorry, riverwestradio.com. So.
Yeah, I got Utah. I got
what about
the Bucks.
Oklahoma and Lakers? Do you think Oklahoma better than Lakers this year with adding the rookie Perry Jones third?
I don't think so. I don't. When the playoffs comes, I don't think Oklahoma will be ready for all that talent. I mean, you see what happened.
Got the same team, but with an extra rookie.
You see
Lakers gonna whoop up
4 new players.
You see what happened to Oklahoma when they played a team like the Lakers, a team like what the Lakers want to be like.
Oh yeah, they played
the
real smart, huh? They got to play smart against.
You see what how they play. So I don't think in the playoffs, I don't think they're gonna be able to beat the Lakers. Now I'm just praying that Miami Heat and the Lakers go 1-on-1 in the finals. That would be the best finals
ever.
ever.
Reece and Lulu show will the Lakers beat Oklahoma Thunder?
Yeah.
I think the Lakers will beat Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I think they will.
Hands down.
Hey, you got Utah going.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You got Utah going.
Yeah,
We're
Utah
talking about
beat the Lakers.
So who you got Utah playing against the Bucks?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, the Bucks.
What a
See how
fantasy.
many views your championship gonna get?
What a fantasy. Milwaukee Bucks versus Utah.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks going to like maybe say we gonna get like the 5th seed.
I got the Bucks playing New York,
play New York. I think
first round.
I think we'll pull a shotgun and put out New York, but then we'll get put out by a team like Boston though.
Nah. Boston ain't gonna do it.
They
got rid of Ray Allen.
The NBA starts next Tuesday. We're going to go over our picks again next Tuesday. We're going to actually go over the playoff picks for next Tuesday. Well, it's a spoiler because now you know that I got Lakers and Miami going, but you don't know who they're going to go through to get to the finals. This guy,
nope, I got the
Bob.
Utah and
This guy Bob has Utah
and the Bucks
versus the Bucks.
So
I wonder how that's gonna go. We're gonna have him on the show next week as well.
What's your top 8 teams you got going to the playoffs?
Me?
Okay.
I got Heat number 1. I got Celtics number 2. I got Bulls number 3, depending on Derrick Rose' health. I got Bucks number 4. New York Knicks number 5. I got Indiana Pacers number 6. I got Brooklyn Knicks number 7, and I got Philadelphia 76ers number 8.
Yeah, with the Bulls, I heard Derrick Rose he might not play.
Oh, that's gonna be missed.
But I got Heat number 1. I got Boston number 2. Got Bulls going number 3. Got New York Knicks as 4. Got Milwaukee Bucks going 5. You got 76ers going number 6. We got the Indiana Pacers going 7, and the Brooklyn Nets, the new team, going 8. You know, they probably better than the number 8.
I don't think so, man. Brooklyn's not gonna make it, I say.
Brooklyn got man.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is a really good team right now.
You talk about talent, you talk about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn got a team.
But
they should make it to the playoffs.
Don't mean they can't make it far.
You see what happened to Philadelphia last year. I actually got them going back to number 8.
They're going to play Miami number 1, which going to tire Miami out, which going to make Boston put it on them.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I don't
see Boston in that.
Boston will be a big challenge for Miami. I actually got Miami going through Milwaukee. I'm hoping that they don't go through Milwaukee, but
no, they ain't gonna go through Milwaukee.
You know,
Milwaukee's gonna go through everybody, man.
Miami got the better team right now.
And everybody like LeBron, but who knows what he gonna do now that he got his ring?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get more rings.
It sounds good.
He's gonna get more rings.
Nope, the Bucks gonna stop him.
I hope so. Let's pray on it.
I think it could be a repeat with Boston playing Lakers.
I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I'm surprised you guys ain't getting no callers, man. You guys should be getting callers, man.
All right. Well, we got the Monday night game coming on tonight. We got the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears.
I got Detroit beating Chicago.
Right there. Right there.
Red button right
there. The other two right there.
That one too. No.
That right there.
No. All right. We're gonna get that situated right now in a minute. But like I said, we got the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. That's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a real fun game because Detroit show up in the fourth quarter, as you can see what happened last week when they beat Philadelphia in the fourth quarter. And then, you know, Chicago got that secondary, BC secondary. They actually lead in interception. So it's going to be a fun game. I'm going with the home team. I'm going with Chicago. Should be able to beat Detroit, but I won't be shocked if Detroit come back in the fourth.
Yeah, Detroit's going to come back
in the fourth quarter because they are a really good team in the fourth quarter. Really good.
Gonna whoop.
Calvin Johnson, I mean, a really good team. So we're going to check that out. Who you got, Lulu?
Yeah. Who you got, Lulu?
Detroit.
You got Detroit winning? What about you, Bob?
I got Detroit winning, too.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because that's my team right there. Detroit, besides the Packers.
How is your team, Detroit, and the Packers? You can't have the Packers in Detroit as your team.
Yeah, I can.
They both in the same division.
I know, but I'm saying
jump
Packers,
into the picks for next week.
Packers is going to beat Detroit, but they're going to be in second place, man.
They're going to be in second. Hey, they're actually number 3 and number 4 right now in the division. So
the Packers got a big game coming up next week against the Jaguars.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a game right there.
Really?
That's going to let us know.
Will Packers luck up and get this win?
Yep. Yeah,
they don't need luck to beat Jacksonville.
Hey, underestimated team. We went 15-0 and lost to Kansas City last year.
Yeah, and that's
Maurice Jones-Drew could be out for the game, and so can their quarterback.
We talking about any given Sunday.
Yeah, any given.
Hey, Packers, any given Sunday can beat every team in the league. They can go 16-0 in one day because that's how good they are with Aaron Rodgers. I don't see it happening. I got Packers winning that game.
Yeah, I do too.
You got Packers winning that game?
Yep, I got Packers.
Yeah, I got the Packers winning. I'm gonna go with a big number.
38.
Say Green Bay gonna win 35.
Yeah.
To 13.
Whoa, that's a buck.
I actually got them winning 27-6.
Aaron Rodgers
only field goals.
19 touchdowns. Why not throw 7 more?
I got them going 42 to probably about, I say 31.
Wow, 42 to 31. That's a high scoring game.
Yeah.
You don't have no faith in our defense. You don't have any faith in our defense, Bob?
No, I got faith in them, but no, it's going to be a score like that.
Like I said, I don't
like
think
seeing
Maurice.
High scores, man. I don't like seeing those.
I'm not sure the up-to-date news, but I don't think Maurice Jones-Drew will be playing that game. He actually got hurt on Sunday. That game we did not go over because they played Oakland. All right. We got Carolina at Chicago next week.
Carolina at Chicago. Carolina
at Chicago. Cam Newton getting frustrated with losing, but sorry, Cam, I got Chicago pulling through, getting the victory again.
Nope, got Cam Newton.
Cam too frustrated. I don't think he can play under pressure.
What about you?
I think I got the Bears winning again. This team is a really good team. We could see the NFC Championship, Bears and Packers again.
Ooh,
this team is a really good team with Brandon Marshall. The offensive line have a lot of questions, and Carolina could prove that, but I think Chicago will be going ahead of them. We got Seattle at Detroit next week. Really good game.
I'll say Detroit would beat Seattle.
We need Detroit to lose some games, so I'm gonna go with Seattle Seahawks taking the victory. And I actually think Matt Flynn should really be the quarterback.
I'm actually going with Seattle as well. Last week, they played 49ers, and I don't think they were supposed to win that game. They didn't win. They weren't supposed to, so we can't put that much pressure. Well, actually, they weren't supposed to beat New England, and they did. So I don't know. I think I got them beating Detroit.
And I mean, come on, really? Did Russell Wilson really beat Aaron Rodgers?
No, he didn't. I don't even want to get to that.
Let's talk about that for a second. That's a hot topic.
That is.
You know what? I don't even want to really talk about that. That was old news. We're going to see, actually, because Seattle actually winning, and the Packers just started winning.
Defense.
So
I mean, Seattle defense have really stepped it up.
They didn't win that game. They got lucked up.
They lucked 6 up. Feet and taller.
They actually weren't supposed to win that game, that Monday night game. That was just one of the most ridiculous plays I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I was so
interception in the end zone equals touchdowns now.
No, you know what? I just don't see Seattle at least winning any games, man.
I know you're mad at them. You're mad at them.
You don't like Seattle?
No. Since what they did to us.
I like Seattle. They're a nice team. I just think Matt Flynn should be starting quarterback, though.
We got Miami at the New York Jets.
Jets doing it.
Miami at the Jets. Jets, I actually had them going all the way to the Super Bowl. I didn't have them beating Green Bay, but that was one of my picks. I had Jets going all the way, but because, everybody liked Tebow. They had Tebow on the team. But now Jets, they just really looking bad now.
No, but I think the Jets going to win.
But I think they're going to pull it through, and I think they're going to beat Miami.
Yeah, I got them beating Miami, too.
Who knows? The year ain't over yet. It's only halfway. They could put
I'm more of a home team. I want to, I think they can beat Miami at home, but Miami has snuck up and beat a lot of good teams, too.
Take it or leave it. Will Tebow bring them back to the playoffs in the last seed?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't see them going to the playoffs.
So you're gonna leave it? You're not gonna take it?
I'm not taking it at all.
Tim Tebow.
I'm not taking it at all. He's not the starting. If he's a starting quarterback, then maybe he will. But they don't give him enough looks at.
So you're telling me praying not even gonna get him in the playoffs?
Not even praying. All right, we got Atlanta Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles.
I say Atlanta winning that game.
Yeah, I think Atlanta gonna pull it and win it again. Philly.
I got Philly winning that game.
Philly, I hate to say it, but I think it's time to let go of Michael Vick.
Yep.
He just can't do it anymore. Philly should be trying to get Matt Flynn over there.
No, I think he hasn't done enough for me to be like, you know what? No, definitely not the quarterback. But
so why haven't they been getting no W's?
Yeah,
they've gotten some wins, but I mean when you sign somebody for $100 million, you give them chances. You give them a lot of chances. You give them a lot more than what you would give someone who's fighting for a spot. So the season ain't over. I mean, if they don't make it to the playoff, of course, you're not going to have them as your quarterback next year. And Andy Reid ain't going to be the head coach for next year if they don't get to the playoffs. But we can't just assume everything right now just from a bad start because...
Once again, it's 4:30. You listen to the Reece and Lulu show. theriverwestradio.com. We also got other people that be doing shows, so there's other videos that y'all can look at. We're up and coming in Milwaukee. And right now we're talking about our picks for next week.
And look at this game. This is a really good game. We got Washington Redskins at Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh barely won last night. Now they play RG3.
I think the Steelers are going to steal another one.
Yep.
They got RG3 at home in Heinz Field. So that's going to be a really, really good game in my
Speaking of
my
RG3,
opinion.
will he get Rookie of the Year or Andrew Luck going to get it?
Andrew Luck.
I wouldn't be mad if they gave it to RG3. I definitely wouldn't be mad if they gave it to Andrew Luck.
No, Andrew Luck is doing
I
the
definitely
thing,
think
man.
RG3 should get it.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Nah, I don't think so.
Why don't you think so?
Andrew Luck, he's a good quarterback now.
RG3 is too.
He ain't as good as Luck, dude.
He's the second overall pick. Andrew Luck just so happened to be the first overall pick. So we're gonna be having this conversation for a while.
That's the team.
Who's
there.
better? I think
that's the player right there. I think he's gonna win.
All right, Lulu got Steelers. Who do you got?
I got the Steelers too.
I got the Steelers too. I think the Steelers
Steelers gonna
should be able to beat them, but hey, I had them beating Oakland too, so we'll see.
They got the big win yesterday, so I think they're gonna step it back up, start back in their wins.
Yeah, that game. Cincinnati had them. I don't know. I'm a big AJ Green fan, and I was just shocked that they actually came back from 3-14. Actually, it was 14-14 coming into the second half. So.
He's been doing pretty good for fantasy points.
Oh yeah, I got him on my fantasy. He's been doing great.
We're not even gonna talk about fantasy. I'm 0-7 right now.
0-7.
0-7.
Can't get away on fantasy football.
Wow. That sucks. 0-7.
Hey, wait, who you got on your fantasy that you 0-7 there, man?
Hey, I got Cam Newton. I got Tony Romo.
He's just not starting the right people.
I got Chris Johnson that ain't do nothing this year. Just gave me one big game.
Yeah.
Who else? I got Michael Bush. I got my receivers. I got Dez Bryant.
He actually had AJ Green.
I traded him for Dez Bryant. You didn't have to tell everybody.
I had to say it. I had to say it.
Hey, don't you got any of the Packers on there or what?
No.
You don't really control that, so it's an automatic draft.
It's random.
It's a random automatic draft, so you don't really control.
Who had a Packer on there? But I got Minnesota defense and I got Dallas defense. Minnesota defense been looking pretty good this year.
We got a really another really good game, another interesting game next week. We got the Giants at Dallas.
Giants.
A lot of people remember Dallas beating Giants at Giants week 1 to open up the season. I think it's going to be a different story this time around. I think Giants is getting into that mode where they're a really good team to beat, and I think the Giants will overcome the Dallas Cowboys on the road.
Oh, Dallas gonna get this win. They got it the first game. They're gonna get it the second. Dallas sweeping the Giants. They're gonna sweep. They're gonna sweep their division. They've been losing the other teams. They're gonna sweep their division though.
I don't see that happening.
Romo gonna start stepping up. I got Dallas going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't got them going.
You are the only one out of Dallas have them going. They're 4-2 right now, so we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Everybody like Romo.
Yeah,
I don't like
Romo's a good guy.
I'm not a fan of Romo.
You can't not like a guy named Tony.
Tony Romo.
Giants is 5-2 coming into that game, and Dallas is 4-2 coming into that game. It's gonna be a good game. You got the Giants, Bob?
Yep, I got the Giants.
All right, you are listening to the Reece and Lulu Show on www.riverwestradio.com.
And Lulu taking the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Giants.
And let's jump into the Packers in our division.
Yeah, come on.
You think Green Bay gonna sweep the division, or you think they gonna split with Minnesota or Detroit? We already beat the Bears one game. How we gonna do in our division?
I think we're gonna sweep them all.
I think the real challenge for our team is gonna actually be Minnesota with Adrian Peterson. I think that's gonna be the real challenge. I think
we've been stopping some good running backs. We had stopped Foster.
Oh, yep, that's
He's
right.
pretty good. He had a good year.
And Christian went.
We gotta think about it. We play Peterson twice a year.
Yeah.
So we know how Peterson play. I think we gonna be.
Christian went off on us last year though. The first game wasn't.
Don't
the first,
get me wrong.
I think
Peterson
it was the
is
first
the best
game.
running back in the league. Don't get me wrong. But I
But
think
no, we
Green
got
Bay,
the force to stop
But he in
him.
our division, so Green Bay. They definitely study Minnesota offense.
Yeah.
So, where do you got Detroit at in this mix of stuff?
I actually thought Detroit was a really good team coming into this year, and they still can be a playoff team. But I don't know. I mean, they start off horrible, and then they come back up in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I don't know where I got the Detroit. I think I got them last place this year.
I don't think no one's seen Minnesota doing good. Ponder is really stepping it up.
Yep.
And the defense is really doing a good job too. It's a lot of great defense this year. I don't know what's going on.
Green Bay, they really got a tough division. Bears is a great team. Minnesota is a great team, as everybody's seen. Detroit is a great team. And Green Bay, we're awesome.
See, I'm saying we're gonna have Green Bay #1, Detroit in second place. I got it.
Detroit in second place. So they're gonna jump ahead of Minnesota and Chicago.
Yep.
All right.
That's gonna be tough. But like we said, it's any given Sundays. But I don't even think any given Sunday could pull that off. We're talking about the Bears.
I think I actually had the Bears going to the playoffs.
Let's not remember Kelvin Johnson put himself on the cover of the Madden.
Oh, yep.
I had Chicago going to the playoffs before the season started, so I think I still got them. Their defense is doing a really good job with interception for a return. They actually got like 5 interceptions all the way to a touchdown.
Yep. Yeah.
They're doing a really.
Y'all remember when Green Bay
job.
won the Super Bowl? We had all them injuries.
Oh, yep.
It's looking a lot like right now, ain't it?
Yep, it is.
I wonder if Greg Jennings is going to be healthy enough to play next week.
Yeah, he is.
I
I
hope so.
say he will do it.
I hope so.
Our receivers playing real good. As you can see, we don't really need Jennings. Like he our best receiver, but
We're
James Jones
We're 4-3. I think we
Cobb's back. This is third year. I don't know.
do. I think we actually do need him.
Now I want
We're 4-3.
Donald Driver to step it up, man.
I think
Driver.
Jennings gonna want a big contract. Would you give him a big contract?
Oh, yeah.
You got
Yep.
Players like
Oh,
Cobb,
yeah.
Jones, and Nelson.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I would.
I think
We need him.
he's hands down the best receiver on our team. With him, I don't think we would have lost to Colts.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you got to look at that too.
What about Charles Wilson? You think he been having an off year this year?
Nah.
He moved to safety. Sometimes it's kind of hard to, move to different positions so fast because he was playing cornerback last year. So he haven't had a lot of games where he's playing safety because he's actually looking confused out there in a couple plays. So I mean, I wouldn't move him back to a cornerback, but I mean.
No, I think he plays better right there.
Or Charles Wilson?
Yeah.
You think he better as a safety?
Yeah, because you know what? He can get interceptions real quick like that.
But
see.
He's playing, safeties usually sometimes.
To me, he's just been having a real quiet year so far.
Safeties sometimes have to hold tight ends, like Gronk and Graham, and he's little. They're big, so I don't know.
I like it like that, man, because that's when Charles Wilson brings his game, man, his A game. When he gets that interception.
He's a bit quicker than him, so let's see.
See, who I like is Matthews, too.
We got the Sunday night game, New Orleans Saints at Denver Broncos.
New Orleans Saints going to
Breeze versus Peyton Manning. Who's going to win that game, Lulu?
Broncos.
You got Broncos. Who you got?
Nope, I don't got them. I got,
The Saints?
New Orleans, yeah. New Orleans.
I think I got the Broncos winning again. They did a comeback from on Monday night. They did a big comeback, so I think they're starting to come together. And I actually had them winning that division, and they are looking really good right now. So we will
who
see.
you got going in the AFC to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I got Broncos. I think Broncos is doing a really good job.
So you got a Broncos Green Bay?
Broncos Green Bay.
Bob?
Nah, I don't think so. It's gonna be Green Bay and let me see. No, wait a minute. Who's in that? The AFC.
I got a Green Bay and Pittsburgh.
Nah.
Bob got the
I
Green
say,
Bay and Kansas City Chiefs.
No, I say Texans.
Texans. Ooh, that's a nice
the team that we blew out. Green Bay blew out.
Yep.
That's a nice one, but I think the Broncos is coming together.
Texans pretty young though, so like
they could.
I can't see them beating the New England Patriots in the playoffs.
Yeah, I can.
Baltimore hurt. Baltimore is hurt, so
no, I got Texans, man. Texans can go all the way.
Look what they did against Baltimore, man. That was just a whooping. That was a bad game.
Hey, you know what? Guess who we forgetting? Atlanta now. That's a good team right there.
But Atlanta's in Green Bay division.
I know. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we still got Green Bay beating them.
We got San Fran going into Arizona. Everyone know me. I know everyone knows that I told you guys that Arizona has a really good defense. Niners. The 49ers has a really good defense too, so this game should be really good. That's next Monday night.
Yeah, the Niners have beat Green Bay week 1, but that was week 1. I can't see Niners beating Green Bay right now. The way our offense playing and setting up and the way our defense starting, I can't see 49ers beating us right now. How about you guys?
Yeah, I can't either.
We'll
having
see.
Green Bay go all the way.
We'll see. I mean, if they would play next week, that would still be a good game. They only won by 6, so it wasn't like they blew us out.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, another one of those
we
games.
play them right now. You think the Niners will beat Green Bay?
I don't think it will be easy to beat San Fran, but I
think we're gonna beat them. Don't worry about that, man. We will beat them.
I think Green Bay beat them by 10 points.
Right? I don't think so. I think we'll win by a point, probably.
3 touchdowns, I say.
It will be down to the last second.
I think it'll be a 30-20.
So you got Niners in Arizona. Who you got?
I got the Niners beating Arizona.
Yeah, I got the Arizona beating the 49ers.
I got the Niners going into Arizona and making a big shock. This is Reece Lulu Show on RiverWestRadio.com.
River West Radio, Reece and Lulu Show. We got special guest Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Nothing too much.
How's your day been, Bob?
All right. Been pretty cool.
All right, we're talking up sports with you, Bob.
Hope y'all liking the show. Today we did a lot of sports. Touching up on sports. It was a lot going on Sunday and Saturday.
Oh, yeah. What about
we'll jump into the baseball.
College, right? Because the Badgers.
One second. I want to go over one of these games.
All right, go ahead.
I seen a stat that was so shocking to me. 1 second. Trying to get to it. Can't find it. I seen a stat that was shocking to me. I think it was this one. It was a Carolina and Dallas Cowboys game, and 1 second.
And keep in mind that the show is nationwide, so
yeah. If you're anywhere, if you're not in Milwaukee, don't worry. You can always go to riverwestradio.com.
Any city, any state, any country, you just go to riverwest.com. We got our videos. We got other people's videos. It's up and coming. We're trying to get us on the radio station.
All right. Now, we're going to go over the Dallas Cowboys and Carolina game again. I mean, Dallas Cowboys actually won actually in the fourth quarter, I believe, with that game. And Tony Romo went for 24 for 34 for 227 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. And Cam Newton went for 6 carries, rushing carries, and 64 yards. I mean, Dallas can't win like this. I mean, Dallas cannot win games playing against Cam Newton because they got RG3 2 times. And if Cam Newton can go 6 carries for 64 yards, just imagine what RG3 going to do.
And they just got rid of their defensive coordinator. I think Dallas going to really start stepping it up. I think Tony Romo going to pull it through. We got the receivers, we got the running back, we got the defense. They miss calls and they calls late. Like, I don't know.
And then last week they should have. Well, I don't know if they should have beat Baltimore, but they were in a great position to beat Baltimore, and they couldn't come up. Yesterday they only allowed 14 points. That's the good thing. That's the thing that we underlining. Only for allowing 14 points. That means your defense stepped up. But if you're gonna play RG3 twice, and you're gonna let Cam Newton come in, a guy that's just like RG3, I have a hard time seeing them beating Washington twice.
How many people seen RG3 playing this good his first year?
I didn't have him winning the Rookie of the Year, but I knew he was a second overall pick, and I knew
I think
he was a scrambler.
That one.
RG3, he playing amazing. I think he's having a better year than Cam Newton did last year.
No, Cam was so good. It's shocking to me that he only won 6 games last year. He was so
good.
One
thing I can say about RG3. He's definitely more accurate.
Yeah, he's more accurate, which means if you give him what you gave Cam, you're not gonna come out a winner. You're not. None of the games.
You're not gonna become a winner, man.
So is Cam Newton, Carolina, was they a better team?
Yesterday, it looked like they were. They lost by less than a touchdown.
Wow, that's pretty good, then. Yeah,
yesterday, they looked like they were a better team than Dallas.
That's a good team, then. They may be a threat, then.
It's shocking to me that they actually lost. It was shocking to me that they actually lost. So we're gonna see. I can't wait until Dallas play Washington.
How y'all feel about Prince Fielder going to the Detroit Tigers? You think he's gonna win his ring this year?
Nah, not yet. I think St. Louis is gonna do it.
I think they got a real good chance of winning it.
I think Detroit Tigers are gonna win it this year.
Me too.
Nope.
I actually think that. I mean, they swept the Yankees, didn't they? They swept them.
Yeah, they swept the. Yep.
How about Greinke?
He went the Angels, so let's see what they do last year. This year they were supposed to actually explode, but they didn't. They were actually supposed to explode. They had Pujols. They had a lot of players that should have made it, and then they had the rookie that made a big splash. So they should have won that division actually. I mean, Oakland A's won the division. Man, that was.
So you think Brewers gonna make the playoffs next year?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
They looked sorry. I mean, they need pitching. They need.
You know what? The last 20 games, they should have won. It was right in their pocket, man. They should have won that game.
You know why they didn't win?
Huh?
They didn't have any pitchers. They have one really good pitcher. They don't have a great pitcher. They have a really good pitcher.
Yeah, but we always need offense, man.
We had offense. We have offense.
We are talking baseball.
We need pitching. We need pitching.
Yeah, we do need pitching, but our offense, I don't know. I'm hoping they can do it, man.
I can't wait. Next Tuesday, the NBA starts.
Well, we ain't talking about NBA.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. And baseball, like I said, Brewers need pitching.
See, St. Louis is going to win.
I don't think St. Louis.
I think the Brewers just need me to go to a couple games.
Yep. Or
that's
I ain't been to a game in like 5 years. I think they just need me to step in the game.
I haven't even went. I have not went into the Miller. Miller
Park.
Miller Park. I didn't even go there yet.
Just like Green Bay lose when I don't wear my football jersey.
I've been there, man. It's a nice place, huh?
Green Bay always lose when I wear my football jersey while the game on.
Oh wow, he's saying he's a jinx on it in Green Bay.
They lost every game that I went to. I don't want to go to Green Bay games anymore. I'm 0 for 2.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm 0 for 2. I don't.
Every time Richard went, they won. You hear me?
Yeah, I think they actually. They actually play. Play at. Dallas actually play at Washington. Week 17. I don't know when they play them again. When they play them the first time, but that could come down to the wire, playoff spot. Washington at home against Dallas. I tell you, that Dallas win was shocking to me.
So next week we're gonna have a good week of football.
Yep.
Great games. We went over all the key games out.
Which means Green Bay gonna get 3 wins straight.
Yep. 3 wins
Finally.
in a row.
Yeah. Before they play Arizona, that's gonna be a really good game the week afterward. So.
Oh, Arizona. Oh, yep. They're gonna win that one too.
It's gonna be at Lambeau, so actually.
Oh, yep. They should. Hey, how good is Packers at home, anyways?
I'm not sure.
Is they like Well,
I think they only lost.
I think they lost 1 game at home.
Yeah, they lost 1 game at home, so they're pretty good at home. So it should be an easy win for us this week, and it should be a win for us. It should be a win for us next week.
Yeah, it should be.
I want to shout out everybody that was listening to our show.
I mean, thank you.
Yep.
Please tune in next week from 4 to 5.
The Reece and Lulu show. We had Bob on the show.
God bless you.
We should have Bob on the show next week to reveal the NBA playoffs picks for us one day before the NBA season starts.
I got the Bucks and I got the Utah.
Bucks in Utah. I can't wait to see how that shape up.
Remember, we on the air every Monday, 4 to 5.
Yeah. Reece and Lulu show here on riverwestradio.com.
Don't forget the dot.
And the com. Oh, yeah, we're just having fun here.
Yep.
So, we're going to do a reveal. Lulu got the Bears. They got Bears beating Carolina. He got Seattle beating Detroit. He got Packers beating Jacksonville.
Yes,
I do. Jets beating Dolphins. He got Falcons beating Eagles. He got Steelers beating Redskins. He got Cowboys beating Giants. He got Broncos beating Saints and 49ers beating Arizona. I got Bears beating Panthers. I got Seattle beating Lions. I got Packers beating Jacksonville. I got Jets beating Dolphins. Eagles beating Falcons. Steelers beating Redskins. Giants beating Cowboys. I got Broncos beating New Orleans. And I got 49ers beating Arizona. So that's going to be, we're going to see how many splits we got. We got a couple splits in here. We're going to post that on Facebook.
And we wanted y'all to know that later on today we're going to be making our Reece and Lulu Facebook page and our Reece and Lulu Twitter page.
Well, that'd be cool.
To where we can start talking to the people, seeing what they want us to talk about. It's all about the people. We want to support the people. We want to give y'all what y'all want to hear. Talk about what y'all want to hear.
Next week we'll
be using the phones where y'all can call and talk about what y'all want to talk about. Talk about how y'all like the show.
Hope they like it.
Oh, yeah, they should be able to. If you like sports, you're gonna love it. This is the Reece and Lulu show here on riverwestradio.com.
So you want to talk about the Wisconsin Badgers? You think they're gonna go to the Rose Bowl, man?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they in the top 25 now. They're number 25.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, they'll be out if they get to the Big Ten championship and actually win the Big Ten championship. That just makes them that closer to the Rose Bowl. So,
I mean, hopefully Monte Ball get that Rose Bowl this year.
Yeah.
If he do, I mean, that guy is.
I think he deserved the Heisman.
Awesome. That guy.
Who?
Monte Ball. Who you think?
Running back.
What team doing bad this year? Where can you see him ended up next year? Will he be a first overall pick or a top 5?
Tampa Bay.
First, yep.
Tampa Bay got a running back issue, I think.
So Ball.
Or maybe
Carolina.
Or
Carolina
maybe
could be
trade up for that pick.
Carolina could be
I wish they would do
destination.
That, can you see Monte Ball playing Green Bay?
They need to start having.
We don't have a good running back. I mean, we don't have a great starting running back. So Alex Green is starting to shape up as the starter running back, but I don't know. I mean, if Cedric Benson didn't go down, we wouldn't have seen that. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, It's always.
I wish Green Bay.
We
would
always
pick
need
up,
improvement on that. We
from-
can't keep a running back. I don't know what's up with Green Bay. Can't
We want to thank everybody for listening to the Reece and Lulu show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And tune in next week from 4 to 5 on Mondays. This is the Reece and Lulu show on riverwestradio.com.
Okay, see you guys later. Have a nice day.
Yep.
Turn that off. Oh, we'll get him. Let me go get him.